Amazon Prime is really popular here in the UK. More than 4 in 10 households have signed up to the service, paying either £79 a year or £7.99 a month for their membership. Now, lots of people think this is great value. They're getting things like next day delivery, audio and video streaming, all that kind of stuff, and they think they're happy to pay that money, and maybe that's the right thing for you. However, for some people, getting rid of Prime is the best option. Maybe they've signed up for the free trial and forgot that you're going to get charged when those 30 days are up. Maybe they're trying to get rid of all their different subscriptions and memberships and reduce them down and save some money. Or maybe, like me, they're trying to cut out spending with Amazon completely, or at least reduce that spend. If any of that sounds right for you and you want to cancel Amazon Prime, I'm going to take you through in this video exactly how to do it, step by step, so you know exactly what to do to stop paying for that subscription. And also, while I'm at it, I'm going to share with you a few different reasons why you might want to consider getting rid of it, even if right now you're thinking there's no way you could part with it. My name's Andy Webb. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what I'm saying, please do hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Anyway, let's get into it. This is how to cancel Amazon Prime. So for all of last year, and probably longer than that as well, I was trying to make a conscious effort to spend less money at Amazon. Now, this video isn't about those reasons, though very quickly, the sort of tax avoidance, even though it's legal, they don't pay their fair share of tax, you could argue, the kind of treatment of workers, trying to support smaller local retailers near me, trying to support the high street, all those different reasons, lots of reasons why I wanted to reduce my spend and spend less at Amazon. And for a large part, I did manage it. But I kept finding that there were times and occasions that I kept getting drawn back in to spending with Amazon. And one of the big factors that made me still spend money with them was that Amazon Prime membership. It meant that I could get, because I'd paid for it, if I'd forgotten about something, I could quickly get it ordered and sent to me. I didn't have to worry about it too much. So time after time, I'm not talking a huge amount, but time after time I would go to that. Or let's say Prime Day came along and there was a special voucher I could get or a special discount out there. And that's why I think if you are someone who, like me, wants to reduce your use in Amazon or maybe cut it out completely, then cancelling Amazon Prime, cancelling your Prime membership is the real key to doing this. As soon as you stop having that membership, you won't shop at Amazon as much. In fact, even if you're happy to keep shopping with Amazon, right? You don't have a problem with them ethically, which is fine. It's up to you. It's your choice, right? You want to keep shopping with them. By having Amazon Prime membership, you are likely to spend more money than by not having it. And I'll explain why. One, you're going to go to Amazon rather than anywhere else because you've already paid up front, that £80 a year, £79 a year to get that delivery. So therefore, why would you pay for delivery elsewhere? Which makes sense, okay? So you're not going to shop around. You're not always going to look for the best price. And in fact, we assume often that Amazon is going to be the lowest price, and sometimes it is, often it is, but a lot of the time it's not. You can get the same item for less elsewhere, or maybe for the same price. So actually, that kind of is a myth that you're always going to save money by going for Amazon, and particularly with that Prime membership, as I say, you won't shop around. But also, what you will do once you've got that Prime membership, once you've got that quick, easy delivery, you're more likely to spend money full stop. You'll buy things because you go onto Amazon, you see it and you go, oh, it's only a couple of quid. I've got my free delivery. I'll whack it in the basket, one click, all that kind of stuff. Get it sent through the next day. And it's probably something you've not thought about. It's probably not something you even necessarily need. You're just spending money because it feels like it's a deal, feels like it's quite cheap. And obviously you can do that stuff with Amazon anyway, but if you don't have Prime membership and you've got to pay for that delivery, there's an extra level of friction where you might think again, do I really need this? Do I really want it? So I think there's lots of good reasons there for you to think about cutting out Prime. Number one, it can save you money because you're not paying £80 for the year, £79 a year or £7.99 a month upfront for a service. Two, you will shop around for a best price. You're more likely to do that with sites like Price Buy and Idealo. I've got a whole video about how you can find the best price you might want to check out. Again, you might be able to save money by not having Prime membership that way. And finally, you'll probably also buy less things just generally because you haven't got that ease of just ordering through your Prime membership. So if I've convinced you there that it's worth cutting Amazon Prime, and do you know what? What I'm saying here is, yes, you might want to still have Amazon Prime, but maybe consider going down to that monthly one and only using it on the months that you need it. So let's say 10 months of the year. If you can just cut 2 months of the year out, you're going to be paying the same amount of money, okay? If you get down to 9 months, 8 months, 7 months, 6 months, whatever it is, just use it when you need to order something. Then you will be saving money, paying less on Prime and then ordering less from Amazon and potentially buying less things overall. So you could consider that way, just cutting the annual one and just going for it monthly and just remembering to cut it again month by month. Then this is how to do it. I will take you through the steps right now of how to go about cancelling your Prime membership. So here's Amazon. Very, very simply, if you want to cancel your Prime, you need to go to your account. So you click this button here and you've got a few options. You go straight to your account if you want to. There's also your Prime membership as a little shortcut. I'll show you the long way around. Go to your account and it will bring up for you all your different options, your old orders, your payment cards, all this kind of stuff. But there you go. That's your Prime view benefits and payment settings. So you want to click on to that. Now this will open up and it'll tell you what's going on when you've got to renew. So I've got just a few days before my renewal date for my annual plan. You can see it's £39 there. That's because I managed to, via a few loopholes, which sadly have closed, I have been paying the student price for the last 4 or 5 years. Partly why I kept with Amazon Prime for such a long time, because that kind of covered a lot of the costs of the video streaming and other bits and pieces. But I'm committed now, even though I could possibly get it for another year at that price. I'm committed to cancelling it, going without Amazon Prime for an entire whole year. In fact, going without Amazon for a whole year. So this is where you get to this dashboard. Now, if you don't want to cancel, you've got a few options. You can change to paying on a monthly price if you want to. Switch to Prime monthly, that would be $7.99 a month. If you want to move down just to get the video streaming, you can pay $5.99 a month. Obviously, if you're doing that, you've got that flexibility, that freedom to cancel it at any time. So if you don't want to sort of take a few months off or something like that, you can do that. But I'm going for the full, absolutely the full cancellation. So you do that over here. And this is the same thing. If you've got the free trial on, you'll do exactly the same thing. I've had this ticked since I signed up. It's worth doing that if you've got Amazon Prime. Even if the trial or full membership or monthly, a little reminder to let you know before it renews. So you'll get sent an email just to make sure you don't accidentally forget and then get charged. But very simply, I'm going to click here, end membership. It says by ending your membership, you will lose access to your Prime benefits. Yep, absolutely understand that. That's why I'm doing it. End membership. Now, let's see what happens now. Often with these things, there are a lot of different steps that you have to take, which can be a bit frustrating. Now, obviously, I've got a Prime student account, so obviously I'm seeing a slightly different slide here, but I imagine you will see something that's exactly the same with you. It's saying that items tied to this membership will be affected if you cancel your membership. Just repeating what it said before. Okay, repeating that, saying, you know, trying to stop you doing it. So if you want to carry on, there's a button here, I want to keep my benefits, or over here, I do not want to keep my benefits. So you click that. And then you've got some more options, yet another button to click. This time, end Prime benefits. Yep, or you could consider keeping it. Exactly the same question, but just phrasing it slightly differently, trying to get you to stay. But I want to end my Prime benefits on the 7th of February. So I've got a few days, obviously. It will keep going for what I've paid for. You don't get cut off. And there you go. It's done. Confirmed. My membership will end on the 7th of February 2021. That means that I will not renew. You see at the top here as well, I haven't got any of those things up there that are going on. I will no longer be able to use those Amazon Prime services, but it does also mean I'm not going to get charged the money for using it. Now you can see obviously I recorded that a while ago when I had to cancel my membership. So I put that recording in the bank so I had it ready for when I was able to do this full video for you. But you can do that, remember, anytime. If you're on that annual plan, you obviously have to wait until that is up, but when you have paid, you will carry on getting it for as long as you've paid. If you have it monthly right now and you cancel it, you'll have it to the end of that month. So if you're not due to cancel right now and you want to do it, just put a note in your diary, or like I said in that video, hit that little reminder which will pop up and tell you 3 or 4 days before that expiration date, before that renewal payment comes out, so you can remember to do it for you then. And you can also come back whenever you want. You might want to come back just for a few specific dates. You might want to maybe do the Prime Day is normally in July, the celebration of Amazon's birthday with various sales and stuff. You might want to go for that in July and just pay for that 1 month. Then you might want to do a month again around Black Friday and the run up to Christmas, just in case you have forgotten any bits and pieces. Or maybe you want to do it when there are football matches on. The Premier League football, generally they have a couple of rounds of matches in December, maybe early January, but normally a couple of weekends in December you've got those matches again. You could pay just $5.99 just for Prime Video for that month, or $7.99, so you've also got, say, the Christmas sort of slots as well. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You don't have to have it, but I promise you, if you cut it out, you will be spending less money. And if you think this is going to save you some money, please do hit that like button below this video just so I know. And also, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Amazon. In the comments, let me know, is Amazon Prime and Amazon something you would not be able to go without? Or is it something that you would consider giving up? I'd love to get your feedback on that. My name's Andy Webb. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, cheers. And here are a couple more videos you might find interesting.